after the Hacksmith Smith blade thing came out on Kickstarter and stuff, I started looking for random everyday carry, EDC, whatever, multi-tool things. And I was like, what tool do I leave the house and then be like, oh shoot, I wish I had that on hand. So this was one thing I saw online, which I was like, what? That's a thing? So this is the NexTool Light Wrench W2. All right, model NE202938, but I mean, if you search NexTool W2, you'll find this. They have different versions, I think, like W1, W2, W3, with different, what do you call, features. But this one seemed like if I'm going to have all these other multi-tools with me, then this one has just the stuff that I'm missing. It is pretty heavy. It feels pretty heavy. So if I leave this in my pocket, I don't know. It's going to be kind of heavy running around. I like to play pickleball, so I don't know if leaving this in my pocket is going to be nice. But it is a nice, small, compact tool, at least from what I've seen. I got this on Amazon. So yeah, underneath the sticker says to keep out of reach of children, probably because there's a knife and stuff in here. And yeah, anyways, let's open it up. This is the first time I've opened it, so I don't know what's in here. Oh, okay. There's one of these oxygen absorbing things. Do not eat. Okay. What's that? There's like a boat steering wheel. All right. So it comes with different bits, it looks like, from what I saw in the thing on Amazon. User manual. Do I really need a user manual? I guess just to see what the other random features are. So yeah, it has sharp blades, so be careful. There's a screwdriver thing, so they show you like how to use that. There's a little adapter thing. Unlock before closing the Phillips screwdriver. Huh, okay. So make sure to unlock it so you can close it. And then it has the wrench there. Slide roller adjustment. Okay, you can see there's a blade, a file, and like a flathead screwdriver. Alright, so Phillips screwdriver, and then there's needle nose pliers, regular pliers, wire cutters, there's a wrench, metal file, okay, and then there's a crimping tool and a knife, okay, and then it has some extra screwdriver bits. I'm probably not going to need the screwdriver bits because I have another tool that has the screwdriver stuff I need, but I guess if you're leaving it on your belt, but again, this is pretty heavy. It probably weighs close to like one of the Leathermans I've had, but this is what that looks like. I guess if I don't carry these bits, it takes some of the weight off, but let's see. Let me see if I can tell you what kind of bits it has in here. They do show it on the thing, but there's this little round thing that lets you use the bits. Pretty cool. It just attaches onto, there's a square. I don't know what the size of that square is, and then you have the regular large bits. I think that's what, 3.5 millimeter or something, or is that, I don't know what the size of this. So there's the 4 millimeter. This is the larger version. I don't know what this is, but anyways, PH3. I'm not sure what kind of material this is. These bits feel kind of light. So that's a Phillips 3. This is a probably, yep, PH2. This is a PH1. Then you have these flatheads. There's a 7. This is 5. This is a 3. Right? Then you got these random, what do you call these? Hex. There's a H5, H4, and a H3. So actually this might be useful because it has sizes that my other screwdriver won't carry. This is more for like working on stuff around the house, and then the other screwdriver set I got, which I'll make a video on, it's for like small electronics. Okay, so it comes in a little baggie, and then you have this. I think they said it goes to 25 millimeters, so right, 2.5 centimeters. That's pretty big bolt size. That's a big bolt. So I don't know how durable this is, but I mean, it's metal. I would assume it should be pretty durable. Okay, so there's that, 25 millimeter or 2.5 centimeters. Okay, how do you open this thing? Huh. Oh, okay, so it opens this way. I was like trying to pull from the bottom. All right, anyways, you have, this is the file, okay? and then a flathead screwdriver. All right, and then on this side you have a Phillips screwdriver, which you can open, I guess, like this, and you can use as a long screwdriver. It is a little awkward to use because it's not a straight line when you twist it, so, but it will give you some good leverage. So there's the, again, this is the Phillips screwdriver, and this has the square bit tip so that you can fit this on here. Is it gonna just fall off? It holds pretty tight. Okay, and then you just throw the bit on there, and now you have a screwdriver. It is a bit wobbly on this thing, but this, ooh, it locks in place. Okay, so it locks in, so it's not gonna just like tip over and stuff. How do you unlock it? I'm assuming there's a little spring or something. Okay, so here on the back you need to pull this little spring thing out, and then you can go ahead and swing it. Which way does it go? This way. Okay. Does it lock this way? Okay, it doesn't lock in this position, but that will give you more torque if you need. Okay, but again, it doesn't lock in this position. It only locks in the all the way extended. What else? Then you have another, okay, so there's a knife there. So you can use the knife this way. It feels pretty sharp. Actually, from this direction, why does it not feel sharp? But from this direction, it feels sharp. So they probably grind it like flat one way. I don't know. Do I have a piece of paper I can cut? Maybe an Amazon, one of these Amazon piece of papers. Let me see how sharp they sharpen it. Oh, it's pretty sharp. Okay, so it's pretty sharp from factory. This doesn't lock in place, so it just flops over. What else is there? That's okay. There's no other tool in there. All right, so it's that, right? I think that's all the pieces. And then what I do? Okay, so then you can open this like this, and then this opens this way, and now you have spring-loaded pliers. That's very nice. Spring-loaded pliers. I guess depending on which way, you have to turn it a certain way. So this piece, it kind of gets, if you hold it this way, it's kind of weird in your hand, but this gives you better leverage, actually. Good grip. If you hold it this way, it's kind of weird having this like heavy weight thing there. All right, this is what the teeth of it look like. Pretty good. It's not a very fine point needle nose plier. I have this other really fine point needle nose plier. What is this by whatever? I don't know this brand. CHP PN 2005. CHP reminds me of California Highway Patrol. But anyways, you can see the huge difference in how small these needle nose pliers that I use are. So this is for like what I use for fine electronics work, and then this is just, yeah, for, we'll see, but it'll come in handy having this always on hand. So yeah, all right, where's the flathead one? Did I show that? Am I missing something here? So that's pretty cool that it how does it do that? So you see that this is spring loaded, right? But if I fold this side up, it stays in that position. That's kind of cool. Where's the spring hiding in here? Oh, I see it. Okay, so the spring is under there. That's why when you fold this up, then it basically releases the tension of the spring. But yeah, that's, oh wait, the flathead screwdriver is on this. Okay, but then yeah, it comes with all these extra bits. Again, it's a little weird that where's that? The Phillips one, right? Okay, so I guess in this position you have a lot of torque. If you have enough room to work around, you can like hold it like this and you can really torque something down, and it will only move in this direction to close. So yeah, and then it's really nice that they made it so it locks in. So if you have something that's somewhat in a far reach place, but you have at least this area that you can twist it around in, then that's kind of nice because you can hold it from like all the way back on here, and then you can still twist it there. You can even like open this up and then have a better grip on this to twist it if you really need more leverage. So this is a pretty cool design. Yeah, and then it's nice they lock this. It would have been nice to have a lock on the blade as well, but I guess for certain areas it's illegal to have that. So I mean, California, I think they have, well, it depends on the length of the blade. This blade I think is short enough. It's like what, 2 inches or so, right? But yeah, So just make sure if you're using it, you're not going to have something hit it and then it smashes and cuts your fingers. It's like, okay, so there you go. And yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Sorry, I don't have a thing to like demonstrate, but these, I mean, they should work. It feels pretty solid. Whatever mechanism, like how they have this held together, it feels very solid. Although if you bend it and break it, there's no way to like tighten it or anything. So if it gets loose over time, there's no way to adjust that. If you're wondering how much this costs, I think, what was it? It was like 31 something. I don't know, plus tax. So, I mean, prices change all the time. So usually I don't like putting a price so people are like, oh, why is it so expensive or so cheap now? Because the price always jumps around everywhere. But I guess if you want to know from now, I think it was like 31 something. Yeah, so this is again, the NexTool W2. So pretty cool. I don't know how, I came across this randomly because someone was showing, I think, a different model, like the W3 or something. And I was like, that's cool. And then I was like, but all I really need is the wrench, because the wrench and then the needle nose pliers. That's what I wanted to carry around, because you see this, I can't leave that in my pocket. So it's pretty nice. It's compact. It doesn't really have a sharp point that's gonna hurt me, excuse me, while it's in my pocket. This is a little awkward, but it's not really a big deal. And if I want, I can make a different kind of sleeve for this, because this sleeve is meant for like putting on your belt. All right, and then it has that to hold these bits, right? So if you're carrying those bits around, then yeah, I don't know. But I kind of wish they had some way to like hide the bits or attach it here. Just have like a little pocket that just wraps it all into one thing. Maybe I'll just make a little pouch that just holds it all as one thing like this, because then that would be nice and compact and I can just throw it in my pocket. I don't have to worry about hooking it on something. I don't need to have it hooked to my pocket or my belt. I just need it to where it fits in my pocket. So yeah, but that's maybe my own specific needs. Some people want it easier to get a hold of. It's on your belt. You can easily just open this and pull it out. But for me, it's easy to get out of my pockets. So yeah, not really much else to say about this. If you wanted me to demonstrate anything else to show it working, the thing is I don't have any bolts that I need to tighten or anything with this, but I guess as I need to, I can. It looks like they have some, it's kind of funny because this thing is put together with I believe these are Allen instead of hex, so it's put together with those, and you don't get that tool to take it apart. I'm kind of curious, let me see, because maybe it'll be useful information to know. This is probably like is that a T8? These are like T8, Torx 8. Okay, sorry, not Allen, these are Torx. So Torx 8, and then these ones are smaller. So there's 3 Torx 8 bolts there. Are these also? And then another 2 on this side. So 2 more. I don't want to take this thing apart because, yeah, I don't know if the spring's going to do something weird. It shouldn't. It seems like it's just, what do you call that? It's not welded. What is that? I don't know. But it's like a rivet kind of thing where they just punch it together, smush the metal together, and then it holds it in place. But yeah, I don't want to take apart this thing unless I need to. So here we go. And then this seems like larger. So T8 there, and then this is like a T6. Yeah. So the other bolts, the other screws are T6, the small ones. So T6 and T8. So the other screwdriver set that I got, which has like 21 bits or something. So I got a different tool. I'm going to be comparing to, I got like a random advertisement somewhere, and then I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I found out Amazon had it with free returns, so I can try it. And then I saw another one that was even cheaper. I'm going to compare. But for this use, this is a very nice tool for me to have. It'll get most of the job done for like larger objects, maybe things around the house, or yeah, other things like that. But we'll see. We'll see how it holds up over time. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video if it starts breaking or something, but if it holds up well, and if you never see another follow-up video from me, that means it's probably doing well and I'm not having any issues with it. Yeah, so yeah, if you want to learn about other everyday carry EDC tools that I'm going to be getting, keep up with my channel. And yeah, everybody has different needs and things that they want to carry around all day with them. For me, having a wrench and needle nose pliers is very nice to have. So yeah, this will be a very useful tool to have with me. Again, it is kind of heavy. I mean, it has to be heavy duty, right? Unless they made this out of titanium or something. But then that would be very, very expensive if they made this thing out of titanium. But maybe it would be cool to have like a titanium version just so it's extra strong. Anyways, extra strong, extra light. I'm sure people would want to pay for that kind of thing. But yeah, there you go. Hopefully this video helped you guys find some useful tools. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Actually, I should probably do this so I can have like a nice thumbnail or something. Let's see here. Let's take out all the random tools. Can I open all of them at the same time? I don't know. Okay, that will hit the other thing. I can open the blade, I can open that, and there we go. Uh-oh, I have a customer here. But there you go. Alright, so maybe this will be a cool thumbnail with all the tools. Alright, there you go. See you guys later. Bye.